In their reign, they killed over 100 lions from other prides.
Damn!
The numbers may have been much higher. They controlled 8 prides in the region. By far,
they killed a whole Fortnite lobby.
Turn on your laptop, your TV. Okay. Turn on your tablet, your PC. Okay. Turn on your phone, go to YouTube, and that's where you'll find me. Yes, I'm Leon the Don. Find me on YouTube.com. You already know what I'm sitting here playing some games, sitting here having some fun. You already know I'm the one. If I'm the Don, y'all are my goons. New vid come real soon. They copy my style, they like how I'm moving. Hitting my deck, yeah, I'm grooving. Slowly but surely, we going to the top. I made it too far, no, I cannot stop. Haters, they watching, they hoping I flop. Let's lock in, new vid just drop.
I'm proud of you, because you're the one who's been consistent since you started your YouTube. I be watching. I be lurking.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the reaction video. And today, we reacted to Mapongo Lions, the Deadliest Lion Coalition. I thought I'd switch it up, you know what I'm saying? I usually do either some sports content or some police content or something like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that when I do the reaction videos. So I was like, let me switch it up, do some more pertaining to my interest, you know what I'm saying? Your boy is in school for biology. I want to be a zoologist, the study of animals, all that good stuff. The crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin, basically what he did. So I feel like this would be a good little video for y'all. Some announcements, shout out to all my new subs and shout out to all my new viewers. If you're a new viewer, make sure you like the content first, hit that sub button. And without further ado, let's lock in. Just off the picture alone, they look like they some, you know what I'm saying, they don't play. They look like they don't play. Post it up, ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Mapongo Lions, the Deadliest Lion Coalition. You wouldn't want to come across any pride of lions, but have you ever thought which one would be the worst one to come in contact with? It stands to reason that some prides of lions are more dangerous than others. It just so happens there's a pride of lions that's been identified as the most dangerous. The Mapongo Lions were the deadliest lion coalition we in the modern world have ever known. But what are the details of this coalition? Where are they, and how did they come to be? Your average lion pride. First, we need a little background on the average lion pride, because the Mapongo Lion Coalition...
Before it, these little pictures where they all lined up, probably like the hardest ones. But before they start, give in the comments down below why you think they the most deadliest lions. Off rip, before I see anything, I'm thinking like even the men hunted, because in lion prides, it's the lionesses that be going out there and getting the bag, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking they had some niggas who was out there too, you know what I'm saying? So let's see, I'll shut my mouth.
Coalition was anything but average, and it varies from a pride. Now, when you look at the average lion pride in Africa, they'll usually consist of about 6 to 12 related females and the female's dependent offspring. There will also be 2 or 3 males that joined the pride from elsewhere. That's the usual makeup, and of course they may vary slightly.
12 females, 3 to...
Young females grow up
2 to 3
and
men.
tend to stay with the pride, where males will grow up and often start their own pride. They usually will move on with their coalition.
Golly! How you got a receding hairline as a lion? I'm gonna leave it alone.
First to the small group of males that stay together. Oftentimes the coalition may be brothers, so your pride of lion...
They may be young, so maybe the hairline's coming in. They all got it bad. Bad genes.
Is the whole, and it will have the 2 to 3 males which are a coalition. Now, lions are extremely territorial. When you have your pride of lions, they've taken over a particular territory. These prides will often rule those territories for generations. Other existing prides or newly formed prides may attempt to horn in on someone else's territory. That's what causes problems. Many people know that lionesses do most of the hunting for their pride. That often leaves people with the question, what do the males do?
What
do
they do?
The males are the protectors. In the situation where a pride is trying to take over the territory of another pride, this is where the males step up. Their roars can be heard miles away and display their territorial behavior.
For those who don't know, the lions roars. That's what they sound. And y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to look it up right now. I made the same face and everything. Like, come on, man.
Whether defending or attempting to steal away. The
He
coalition
went on
of male
on a
lions
little
will do
tangent
battle
there.
with the other coalitions in order to stake their claim on territories. Usually the stronger male lions win. That's a huge factor. But what's another factor that could totally tip the scales? And does that then form an even deadlier coalition?
Let me know.
South African origins. You want to know about this deadly lion coalition, but you need to know where and how they started. South Africa, specifically in Mala Mala, which is a game reserve located within Sabi land. In the Sabi Sand Reserve, there had been a recent trend of mega pride male lion coalitions. There was a particular mega pride called the Sparta Pride. The Sparta Pride was comprised of a coalition of 5 male lions. Yes, more than the average 2 or 3. And to answer the question from before, what's another factor that tips the scales when coalitions of male lions battle? This is the answer. More male lions.
So the
something interesting happened
Mapango
within the Sparta
lions
pride.
probably
There were
had
cubs born in the pride, and of
heck
them
of
all,
males
there were
in that
5
mud.
male brothers. As they grew older, they began to form their own coalition. However, there was a 6th young male lion attempting to enter the pride. Now, this 6th male did not have the same parents as the other 5 males. But normally, if that were the case, this young lion would be chased away or even killed. But he wasn't, because he was actually the paternal half-brother of the other 5 lions, sharing one parent with them, so they accepted him. The 6th lion...
How the heck they know? How the heck they know? They don't got no 23andMe or no, you know what I'm saying? Genealogy, they don't got none of that, bro. So how they know? Oh, your dad Walter? Nigga, that's my daddy. No, they ain't doing that, bro. Let's continue.
Lion half-brother was named Makulu. He was the oldest of the young males, and he was also the largest. He not only joined this forming...
So did they let him in because that was their brother? Oh, them niggas was scary. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave it alone.
Coalition, he became the leader. The other 5 males were Rasta, Scar, Pretty Boy, Kinky Tail, and Mr. T. In the beginning of 2006,
hard names, I'm not gonna lie.
These lions were now old enough to leave the Sparta Pride, and it was time for them to go off and fend for themselves. This was when the Mapogo Lion Coalition was formed. But what happened next? That was when the violence began.
Like
coming into their
some
own.
Gang wars, man.
The Mapogo Lion Coalition went off on their own into Sabi Sand. They were growing and maturing and perfecting their abilities to attack and kill. They hunted the usual prey, but they also went after unusual targets, larger targets. Things you don't normally see lions hunting and killing, like hippo.
Them hippos. I was about to say, like, I'd rather go against a rhino than a hippo. They dang near the same animal. One got a horn, them hippos, bro. Land or sea. Land or water, you're getting got, boy. So, yeah, I'm leaving
those young rhinos and even giraffes. One larger prey that they hunted is one that lions will go after commonly enough, but it's no walk in the park. The Cape buffalo, a capable foe. They developed strategies to take down the Cape buffalo, and this allowed them to really hone in on their battling abilities. Interestingly, when hunting Cape buffalo, Kinky Tail and Mr. T were the most aggressive in bringing them down. Later in 2006, the Mapogo Lion Coalition headed into the northern portion of Sabi Sand. This was where they'd have their first clash. The northern part of Sabi Sand was ruled by the Ottawa Lion Pride, which had 4 dominant males.
Okay. 4v5. 4v5.
But the strongest lions often win these battles. But numbers count for something
Come
too,
on now.
and the newly formed Mapogo
down
Lion
one.
Coalition was 6 strong.
Oh,
The Mapogo...
True, because they started with 5, and then that little, what's his name pulled up. Walter pulled up. I'm your brother. I'm your big brother. And so, low-key,
who immediately were able to kill one of the Ottawa males.
Now
that it was 6 against 3, the battle was even more unfair. And as it waged on, the Mapogo managed to drive the remaining 3 males away. Only the lionesses and cubs remained of the Ottawa pride.
And then they gonna take all they biddies?
Oh!
Now that they crew even stronger? 6 niggas. Plus, they already well, I don't know about, because they didn't say how many female lions they had on their crew already. Maybe it was just 5 niggas, or 6 niggas, and now they just got some biddies. Let's see.
Now the next part is a grisly business, but it is what happens when lion coalitions take over prides and territories. They sought out the cubs of the Ottawa pride and killed them all. However, this part is not common at all, but apparently Mr. T ate some of the cubs.
He's a
but
villain.
That is just part of the deadly legend of the Mapogo.
My gosh, Mr. T.
With this territory taken over, the Mapogo continued on for several years, taking over new territories, battling with male lion coalitions, defeating them, and killing so many. This mega coalition of the 6 males was unstoppable. Makulu continued to lead Rasta, Scar, Pretty Boy, Kinky Tail, and Mr. T. The Mapogo became the dominant male coalition.
Look at that, boy. That's a pick. That's a flick. That's a flick right there. I'm not gonna lie. Each of them looking in different directions. Only the one on the end looking at the camera. Come on, man.
In all of Sabi Sand, and expanded their territory. In their reign, they killed over 100 lions from other prides.
Damn.
The numbers may have been much higher. They controlled 8 prides in the region. By far,
they killed a whole Fortnite lobby. Think of that. Fortnite lobby minus themselves. Jeez.
Deadliest lion coalition Africa had seen. Their reign continued on. However, as time passed, things were far from perfect within the coalition. Tensions were growing. Changes to the Mapogo.
Internal
There
strife?
was a bit of a rivalry inside of the Mapogo coalition. Makulu was the leader, but Mr. T was always butting heads.
Have y'all seen, I'm sorry, I keep pausing. Have y'all seen, whatchamacallit? Planet of the Apes? That's Koda, or Koba. And the other one, the leader, is Caesar. Koba trying to take that spot for himself because he's greedy. But you've been eating good under his rule the whole time, but now you want a little bit of more. Like, come on, bro. We're brothers. We've been cool this whole time. Now you being greedy. You killing baby. I mean, we was all killing the babies, but you eating them. Come on, man.
With him, as was Kinky Tail. Tensions
And
continued
Kinky
to
Tail.
grow, and there was a point where there was a big fight between Makulu and Mr. T. Makulu bit through Mr. T's paw and won the fight. At first, it seemed as if Mr. T had been checked and would stay subservient. But later on in 2008, Mr. T left with Kinky Tail and headed to the eastern portion of Sabi Sand.
See, they been hating from the jump, bro. Y'all see, they was saying Mr. T and Kinky Tail, they was the most aggressive on them buffalo. So back in the day, they been like, you know what I'm saying, when this all go to smoke, it's just gonna be me and you, bro. Me and you. So they've already been plotting, they've already been scheming, bro. And now they leave on their own?
Forming their own coalition and ruling territory there, while Makulu continued to lead what was left of the Mapogo coalition.
They still up for it, though.
Scar and Pretty Boy in the western section. Mr. T and Kinky Tail ruled over their territory for 2 years and fought off any other lion coalitions. But in 2010, the Majorani coalition arrived. 5 males. They were trying to take over the territory. One day they were on a buffalo hunt, and Mr. T and Kinky Tail isolated the youngest of the males, attacked him, and killed him. Later that night, the other 4 males were still in the area. Kinky Tail spotted 2 of them and went after them. However, the other 2 then flanked him and attacked.
Dang.
Soon it was Kinky Tail against 4 lions, and they were overpowering him. Mr. T eventually ran
You live by the streets, you die by the streets. You know what I'm saying?
onto the scene and tried to help, but Kinky Tail was already in horrendous shape, and the 4 males chased him off. Kinky Tail died that night. Mr. T headed west to rejoin his brothers, and in surprising fashion, they actually accepted him.
Heck nah, bro. Now that your boy got, now you trying to crawl back to the squad? sent your ass packing. What are you doing? This, oh my gosh, this is like some beef. Like this run deep. Like there's alliances, backstabbing, gang war. Like ooh.
And let him back into the coalition. It was peaceful at first, but then Mr. T began to seek out his
Mr. T again. Oh, Mr. T, the problem. I knew you shouldn't have brought his ass back, bro. This nigga was eating babies before he left. Now you saying he gonna eat them again? And now it's our kids. This your nephew.
Wow.
There's cubs, kill them and eat them.
And he's still eating them. You gotta go.
He began to mate with the female lions in the pride and then staked his claim as the new leader of the Mapogo. It was no longer Makulu. Mr. T.
I'm sorry, this is my last pause for the rest of the video. Y'all let this one. Y'all saw he was already a little weird, bro. We're just gonna take out all the babies, you know what I'm saying? They're not ours. And we don't need our women to take care of them. And y'all know, like, when they do kill the babies, the females go right back into heat so they can start the cycle over again. But and then you gonna, you know what I'm saying, one defy me, fight me, lose, and then take my brother with you, and then y'all both leave. And then you come back, my brother's dead. And then you try to come back to the crew, and then you kill not just my babies, but my little brother's babies. So my nieces and nephews, and my sons and maybe daughters. And then you mate with my women, and then have some more babies and take my spot. We should have been killed you, Mr. T. We should have been killed you, bro.
T was king of the West. Mr. T's reign carried on, and one day Rasta disappeared from the coalition, never to be seen.
Because Rasta knows,
Perhaps
you know what I'm saying?
poachers got him. Perhaps the Majingalani got him. Later on.
And imagine Rasta got cooked up because of something that Mr. T did, and now they trying to spin the block on Mr. T, but they got Rasta. Rasta didn't deserve it. My fault.
Gar left the reserve, and then he was shot and killed by locals.
Dang!
The once 6-strong Mapogo coalition was cut down to only 3 now. Pretty Boy, Makulu, and the new leader, Mr. T. All great dynasties must come to an end. New ones come in to replace them, and the newest male lion coalition was the Salatis. They arrived into the Mapogo territory through the south and bided their time, finally managing to get one of the Mapogo alone, Mr. T. They attacked him using a specific strategy, some of them distracting him while others flanked him and attacked him for a bit and then backed off, and then repeated until Mr. T was dead. Makulu and Pretty Boy had to leave the territory they ruled for so long. It now belonged to the Salatis. They were still vicious though. They found another pair of male lions, attacked them, and stole their territory. Still dangerous, but no longer 6 strong. 2012 was the last time Makulu and Pretty Boy were seen together as they strolled through Kruger National Park. 2013 was the last time Makulu was seen, though alone. Back in Malamala,
Makulu stayed alive the whole time. Well, he survived all his brothers, even though he was the new nigga on the block. He was the 6th member that joined. That's crazy.
Was the last time Makulu was seen.
Dang, where Pretty Boy go? Don't tell me you snaked him. Just let me know. Just let me know he got dropped off. I hope you didn't snake him.
Alone. Back in Malamala, where it all began. But Makulu was part of and led the deadliest lion coalition ever. The Mapogo Lions.
Oh my. So, we had the Mapogos. That's the group. 6 strong. 6 strong. We had two niggas who ruined the whole crew. Ruined the whole dynamic. It was 6, and they made it 4. Came back, made it 5. Then bro, Mr. T caused so much turmoil and strife. Even when he came back, he was still causing a ruckus. So much of a ruckus that he became the leader. Immediately, Rasta dipped, and then Scarface dipped. They wasn't standing under you. You're trash. Now, Makula, I feel like you should have been left, bro. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you survived. You know what I'm saying? Like, and RIP everybody else minus Mr. T. Freak Mr. T. All my hate Mr. T. Put hate Mr. T in the comments down below. Let's get to that word of the day. My fault, y'all. I meant comments of the day. But first comment of the day goes to Anthony Mack. He said, "How did you possibly find a way to lose that last game? Also, keep up the vid, man. Love to watch and stay blessed." Thank you, bro. Don't act like I wasn't putting every ounce of my being, every ounce of my soul into that match. They did their darnest. I'm hitting the ball. The ping pong's going the wrong way. They like, why are we going up to 10? The game ends at 6. Why are we going up that high anyway? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, once you get past that pro level in any of them Wii games, the rules don't apply the same. They start, it's a little winky wonky. Like, it just start getting real silly in Nintendo when you get that pro level. But yeah, man. Second comment of the day goes to Tim Cheese. He said, "Whichever foot is in the front is the foot you start with. That's how you get a good start." Okay. Next time I hop on that musty ad game, I know y'all like it, so it will be coming back. Just give me some time. I'll start off with whatever leg. I didn't know they switched legs each time, so I didn't peep. But whichever foot is it. See, and that's what's crazy to me, bro. Because y'all saying start with the leg that's in the front. When you run track in real life, the leg that's in the back is the one that's getting launched. So when y'all all say, "Oh, start with your left leg," that don't make no sense to a real track runner. You know, I ran track back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But video game logic. So I can't even be too mad. But yeah. Let's get to that word of the day. Word of the day is, what are your intentions? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, people are always wondering why, like, they're doing these good things, they're doing these good deeds, but they're not getting stuff in return or stuff like that. But it's like, why are you doing these good things, to get an instant reward? What is your real intentions? Because if your intentions aren't pure, then the deed you did ain't even nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, I'm feeding the homeless, y'all. But you just want to get it seen so people can hype you up and boost your morale and all that good stuff. Like, and then that can turn into, like, with your passions and your hobbies. Like with this YouTube, for me, what are my intentions with making these videos? Are they so I can get all the views and all the clicks and likes and get all the money in? If that's your intentions with making YouTube, you're not gonna have the drive and the motivation to keep going. Because when you start, you're not getting a penny. You're not getting a nickel, a dime, a cent. You'll barely get any views. You know what I'm saying? So my intention with the videos is, 1, to entertain y'all, and then 2, with these words of the day, is to give advice, enlighten, inspire. You know what I'm saying? That's my intentions with each video I make. To entertain, inspire, advice, all that good stuff. Like, no matter how many people view it, like, that's so when my intentions are pure, I don't care how many people watch it. But the fact that somebody watched it and they can get a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of advice, a little bit of enlightenment, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? That my goal has been accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So make sure your intentions are pure. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing the things for the right reasons. But I ain't trying to preach to y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, give your boy feedback. Let me know what's up. Let me know what it is, what it ain't, what it do, what it don't. Talk to your boy, because I talk back. Trust the plan. Enjoy the process.